SUP is not wave riding. SUP is mainly for people to go on the water, have fun.
All right, so SUP Talk, and I have the honor here today to interview Ernstfried Prade. He is the godfather or the father of the Mistral brand, as well as the Lost Mills SUP race that we dearly miss. Still, that was a great iconic race in Germany. And he is also one of the SUP representatives with the ICF. So definitely highly interesting personality here. Thank you so much for your time. Tell us a little bit, what year were we riding, what was the year when the Mistral came to life? Just to begin real quick.
Right, so we started in 76. Windsurfer in Europe started in 73. I was a European champion at the time. We did not like so much the windsurfer, so I made another board,
yes.
a little wider, more volume, and this was the beginning of Mistral in October 76. I'm one of the three founders. I was product manager and design for almost 3 decades. I went out in the late 90s. So all Mistral boards at the time, you know, came from my hand with Rick Nash together, shaper.
Yeah.
And I made in Europe more or less the marketing and find out what is the right product. So Robbie Nash was our big rider, you know.
Do you remember that?
Fantastic personality. Still today, in my opinion, the best guy in what's in the market, you know.
Yeah, okay. So you lived the whole hype through windsurfing. Now how you compare the rise of the SUP? Now we've been in the business almost, or for a good 10 years now with the SUP.
Exactly.
How do you compare the windsurfing and the SUP trend?
Yeah, the point was that the short board has killed windsurfing. We had in 86, we had 1.5 million windsurfers on the water, active windsurfers. Today,
that's a number.
Today we have maybe 100,000. Why? Because a normal, you know, our normal guys, they cannot ride a short board. This was a complete wrong marketing also by the magazines. Now this is a fact. Now through SUP, we have a new approach to bring a lot of people to the water sport and also to windsurfing.
Yeah.
You know? This is a trend. We can clearly see this trend.
But I would also probably say that we do not have 1.5 million people on an SUP as of right now in compared to windsurfing.
But last year we sold 1.1 million SUP boards. And this year, I mean, 20.
Mistral worldwide?
No, not Mistral. I mean whole brands.
Okay.
No. I mean the brands are between 20 and 30,000 pieces, you know. But
gotcha.
Total market. And this is a trend which is still going up. And in my opinion, the pyramid, if we take the pyramid of water sport, you know, we have no entry. We have only the top. Look around, you know, everything is surfing the top. It doesn't matter if it is kiting or if it is foiling. We only surf the top. Now we go back to the base and look that a lot of people come again to this pyramid.
Yeah,
and
okay.
This is what I'm fighting from ICF, that we do active things for the base of the pyramid. For instance, next year there are coming 200,000 boards I made to the market with a second chamber. This means we have security in the market, in the entry level.
Okay, so just to explain, that's a double chamber inflatable SUP. So in case one chamber bursts, you still have a second chamber that's still inflated for added safety.
Exactly.
Yes.
Look, any device on the water, it doesn't matter how big or how small, has to have a second chamber.
Yeah.
Only the SUP boards, they've forgotten it, you know, the authorities forgotten to look at it. But it will come. In France, for instance, you are not allowed to go further as 200 meters out if you don't have a second chamber.
Okay.
And this will come everywhere. Therefore, I concentrated on a new technology for second chamber. And this is now 20, as I told you, closely to 200,000 boards will reach a market with a fantastic second chamber. This is my work, let's say, to the base of the pyramid.
Okay, yeah, interesting, very interesting. And now tell me real quick, because we are, the SUP world is in disarray about the whole ISA, ICF kind of a fight over the sport. How did you get involved with the ICF as a windsurfer and the SUP person?
As a SUP person mainly. The point is, this fight is going now in the third year, and we have all kind of struggles. But if you look, the ICF is covering, all the sports with a pedal. And the pedal is the main thing on a SUP. It is not the board, it is the pedal. Because with the pedal you go forward.
Okay.
And therefore I decided to work with the ICF, because on a long term, say on 170,000 countries, they already are placed to do best racing, surf clubs, everything. So on a long term, I feel SUP is on the ICF side in a very good situation.
Okay. Yeah, interesting. We saw the World Championships in China, and it looked like it was a very nice production. We have to say that. Or do you have any word on with the CAS, how soon there will be a decision be reached? Do you hear anything there? Do you have any infos?
Yes, I have some infos. The point is, the CAS is very smart. In my opinion, they say, well, we don't know exactly, but they say, okay, let both run for a time, and see what happens.
Okay.
I mean, no question that the ISAF did a fantastic work with all the racers, with all their blood in putting in this sport. But on a long term, we have to look what is the better side to cover this SUP sport.
Yeah.
And this is, in my opinion, the ICF, because they have the ability, they have the people, they have many thousand trained people already working. And SUP is only coming as a new sport to say. That's it.
What do you say to people that feel that the ICF does not have a cultural background in the SUP, since SUP emerged from surfing? What do you answer to these people?
Yeah, there is one point. In surfing you are right, if you go to the wave, but SUP is not wave riding. SUP is mainly for people to go on the water, have fun. It's not only wave riding. In wave riding, no question, there the ICF has not the culture and not the history. But in all other sports, pedaling, going on the water, ICF is the right organization. And I say that pedaling is 90% on flat water or a little wave with the pedal. It is not wave riding. Wave riding is again the top of the pyramid. I don't discriminate this. This is perfect.
I understand. Yeah, it makes sense. But it makes sense what he's saying.
We have to look to the majority
to the broad, to the base.
And there we need rules, we need security, we need schooling, not wave riding.
Okay, makes sense. So that is an interesting little insight here. Thank you so much, Ernstfried. I hope you liked this video. I hope it was not too loud with the background noise. And your comments with ICF and this pyramid comparison, I found it very interesting, and I would love to hear from you guys to see what you guys think. So thank you for your comments, and thank you, Ernstfried.
Thank you.
Aloha.